Welcome back. Today is video number 7 and we'll be focusing on your feet. Now, there are 206 bones in the body, but there are 26 bones on each foot. That's 25% of bone just on your feet. Hundreds of muscles and ligaments and tendons, thousands of nerves. We're putting it in tight dress shoes and high heels, improper arch support shoes, slippers, and over time the feet gets really beat up and we start to have problems like plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendons, bunions, hammer toe, corns, you name it. And when the foot is injured, every step you take is very painful. So taking care of the feet is so important. Hydrating the feet, but to massage the feet takes a lot of detail work. So going to get a massage is great. Having someone really detail massaging with the hand is great, but not every one of us have that luxury to do that. So using a tennis ball for your feet will be a really simple way to do every day, few minutes. Do it while you're brushing your teeth will be perfect. So let me show you. I'm going to change this camera angle. So I have a tennis ball and a softball. So tennis ball, I'm going to use it on my feet. Softball, I'll use it on my calf. And you want to do this on a yoga mat if you have a tile or wood floor, because if not, the ball will be slippery and you'll be chasing after the ball the whole time. Right here, you're just gonna push into the ball and smash it. Now, the feet could be really dry and tight and sensitive that a fresh tennis ball could be quite painful. So use a used tennis ball if that's better for you. Okay, a used beat up tennis ball would be much more tolerable, and you can really smash it and get in there and hydrate. What I don't want you to do is just this here, like this. I see people do this all the time in class, and you want to really be mindful and purposeful of what you're doing. And the whole purpose is to try to get into those tissue between the bones and sneak that ball between it and smash it and drag it. Okay. Now, just from that little bit of a work, I want you to stand on one leg and notice your balance. Notice the arches. Notice that the ankles are less wobbly. And then do the other side. You're going to notice that it's a little bit more wobbly and not as stable. And if you were to jump, it's lighter. And the other leg that you haven't massaged yet, it's going to feel a lot heavier. So, very powerful, simple thing you can do just to add some spring into your step before you head out for the day. Especially if you're going to go for a walk or a run, this is going to make it a lot more productive. And remember, keep your posture and your breathing and your head position, just like what you learned in video 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now that's for your feet. For your calf, you're going to use a softball or a foam roller, or you can even use a water bottle, a HydroFast water bottle, and that will work too. Anything that's firm that you can sink your calves into to find those tender spots. And then after about a minute or so, move to the next spot. And there's going to be a lot of surface area to cover for the calves. So be patient and just take your time, breathe into it. And explore and find the tender spots. You're going to work it from the heels all the way to the back of the knee. Not on the back of the knee, but right below the back of the knee. Find those tender spots. You might have to turn your body slightly to find the inner part of the calf or the outer part of the calf. And if you don't feel much, you might have to stack the other leg on top. And make sure you do the other side. also. So once you do all that, massaging and hydrating your feet and your calves, I'm gonna turn this back a little bit. Then when you go back to that exercise from video 2, it's gonna be a lot more easier to point that foot and flex that foot. You're gonna feel that there's a lot more nicer range of motion, less restriction. And when you do the circle, same thing, it's gonna feel a lot more looser and a lot more mobile. And for the toes, you're able to squeeze a little better and spread it. You're able to get that toes to spread. And do the other side, point and flex. And circle. So this is how you're gonna get more mobility. If you were to do the stretches every day, you will feel a difference. But what's powerful about the tennis ball and softball and foam roller, the hydration part, it just speeds up the process, so you get quicker flexibility and mobility in a faster amount of time. Instead of taking you a week, it'll take just 2 minutes of rolling, 3 minutes of rolling, and then go back into those calf pointing and flexing in circles would increase it drastically, and you're gonna feel a lot more progress in 2 minutes compared to 1 week worth of being consistent and stretching. So I'm all about doing things more efficiently so you're more motivated to be consistent. I hope this is helpful. If it is, please share with your families and friends. Any question, email Lisi at journeytofitness.com. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Aloha.